Myung-gi, player 333's descent into madness was portrayed perfectly in Squid Game Season 3. A lot of people are upset because they feel like the character of player 333 was ruined by this crazy ending, but it was actually perfect because it was incredibly realistic. And it all began from when him and Namgyu in the Knives and Keys game decided that they would just start taking out people even though they had already gotten the number of they needed to win the game. Why was this the beginning of his downfall? Because he started to look at people as a means to an end rather than people. And isn't that the whole point of Squid Game? I mean, at the very end, Jiyoon looks in the camera, looks to the frontmen and the VIPs and says, "We're not horses, we're people." Right? But in that moment, player 333 wasn't looking at these folks as people, just looking at them as an object to get what he wants, which is exactly how the frontman and the VIPs look at these players. It's objects to get what they want, which is entertainment. And it was so telling that he was partnered up with Namgyu because in those moments, he was no different than him. He was no different from any of the O's, like player 100. And when we think about it, it's a full circle moment to what brought him into Squid Game. He came into Squid Game because as a YouTuber, he told a bunch of his followers to get some crypto and ended up being a huge scam. We don't know for sure that he didn't know it was a scam beforehand. He might have told that to his followers, fully knowing it was, but again, just seeing them as a means to get to an end, which was for him to get more money from selling this crypto. And Junie saw through him the whole time, which is why she kept telling him to stay away from her and to have nothing to do with her and her child. I mean, we see Jiyoon given the opportunity by the frontman to win the games, to protect this baby by taking everybody out in their sleep, and he can't do it. And that's the highlight that even at this stage, the games haven't completely taken his morality, but they did for Myung-gi.